Before we dive into the landfill of weirdness this week, the website is back, baby.
You mean the glorious return of gildedtrash.com?
Exactly. The digital dumpster fire has been rebuilt and it is live. You can find all of our socials, binge our YouTube, and send us messages. Yes, even your weird uncle's ghost story. And of course, links to our merch.
Which means if you've been dying to wear our logo on your chest, like some of you have, I know, drink coffee out of one of our mugs, use one of our beer koozies, or class up your desk with a Stay Trashy sticker, now's your chance.
Yep, and the best part, no more is the site down again. It's up, it's working, and it is your one-stop shop for all things trashy.
So that is gildedtrash.com. Go check it out before the squonk cries another river.
Yeah, we riding dry track talk, cat talking gold. Scott and the land on the mic, stories unfold.
Okay, cool. So it is our
Back again.
1 year.
1 year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But no,
So
it's hard to believe.
I was going to throw together like a whole year thing, but we just did that on New Year's. So instead, just want to highlight. So, one of the things that I wanted to re-ask you now, since you've been doing comedy for a while, do you remember what was on your original rider?
No, I don't. Ecto Cooler.
Orange Tic Tacs.
Oh yeah, orange Tic Tacs. That's still on there.
Gallagher's iced tea.
Still?
Whatever the chips are. I don't remember.
Kibbles or one of them. Who cares? It doesn't
No,
chips.
it was the Utz, but it was
The
the
Grandma Utz barbecue.
Grandma Utz, not just regular Utz.
Well, now I would like to throw Gibble in the mix. So both Gibble and Grandma. So Mama Gibble and Grandma Utz barbecue.
Yeah.
Both barbecue though. I'd also like 14 pre-rolled blunts. Couple of Yinglings, ice cold, ice cold. Canned, I don't want bottles. Get that fancy shit out of here. Unless they can get me ice cold draft, like a little mini keg, then that would be ideal. But I'm willing to compromise, and I'll take a couple of cans. 12 ounces too, not the tall boys. I don't like them; they get warm too quick.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so
I
you've upped
should
your
use a
game a little bit.
koozie, though. I should use a koozie.
Yeah, you should.
I
You
should. I
should,
really should.
you should use a Gilded Trash koozie.
I
Speaking of
should use a
which,
good trash koozie.
the website is back up and running.
Yep.
I'm so excited
Very
about that.
happy.
It's much simpler. I went with a simpler layout this time. It does get you to all of our socials. It does get you to our YouTube channel, but it's just a simpler. Oh, and it gets you to our merch, which is where the koozies live.
You need to pick me one of them up.
Yeah.
Head on out there to gildedtrash.com and pick me one up. Get me keep my beer cold.
And then, so what? Gosh, we've done so many things. Is there a highlight that we've talked about this past year?
A highlight? Hold on, I got a little pain in my head.
Ooh, that's not good.
You know how I get them.
It's that Gallagher's chemical. You just took a big chug of their tea.
Now, don't put that hoodoo out there on them. Don't put that hoodoo out there on them. Now, I just got one of my little, I got them migraine headaches. Them demon headaches. You don't know what that's from?
No.
No, you probably don't. from Fletch, and Chevy Chase is pretending when he's pretending to be the preacher. He's like, it says here, he's like, she gets them headaches, them migraine headaches. And then he's like, dude, demons out.
I love it. So what was your favorite highlight, do you think, of this past year?
That's real tough.
I'm sure
That's
it made
real
it on the
tough.
podcast either way, because we talked about everything except for
Yeah.
something that we can't talk about, which is the highlight, but whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Whoa, for sure. But we'll get to that. But no, I mean, I don't know. There's been so much. I guess putting together our first shows, that was really a lot. A big milestone, I would say. I mean, but I love it all, though. That's just it, though. Like, I don't view it as like greater than other. I like it all. I mean, we've had so much fun doing wild stuff, like all the thing, and it just keeps getting more fun the more we do. So I'm looking forward to getting out there. Now it's like a whole Pandora's box has been opened now.
I know. I'm so excited. Like, we're having so much fun because there's just, so we started this thing that I'm referring to as Explore Nation, and I'll put it up on the screen, but it's Explore, Lore Nation. And we are having a blast with it. But before we get into that, just a couple funny things that have happened to us over the filming of this podcast. One is that we have switched rooms and chairs, and
I know, and I'm not quite in my element yet. I'm still getting used to this. It's a new chair. It's I'll get there, but it's all new. It's all new, so yeah, it's different. Do you feel different up there?
Yeah, I do actually, because I feel like I'm not squinting as much because the camera's further away from me, so I
That could
don't have
be.
like the ring light in my face. So
All
we've
right,
been
back to
moving.
business.
Yeah, we've been moving around the house. More to come on that, because we got some super secret kind of things in the works that we're doing with the house.
There's a reason we're doing a lot of house stuff, but that we can't say. But we will. But we're doing a lot of house stuff. We're getting new windows. We're doing a lot of moving and shifting and moving, making them night moves, baby.
So then, but the funniest thing that happened to us, like, I think it was episode 1, was that your chair broke. So we had 2 of those chairs originally, and yours broke on camera. That was
This guy's still
fantastic.
kicking.
Welcome to our life.
Where's my mark? Hey. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Where we go?
Is the chair broke already?
Yep.
God. Oh, my God. Do you want to sit in the desk chair? Or do you want me to sit in the desk chair?
Unboxing of a team chair.
That wasn't a TV chair. That was a fucking Amazon chair.
That was fat guy's worst nightmare.
So there was the chair incident, and then the biggest, I would say, technical glitch of the year was me forgetting to record an entire episode of Scott.
I honestly forgot about that till you brought it up, but that was horrifying. That was because it was so good. It's and you'll never get it back. That's one of those things, like, because we rehashed some of the stuff we talked about, but like there was stuff in there that was gold, Jerry, gold. And it's lost out there in the ether somewhere. I feel like I'm in some sort of weird world.
I know. Like, first of all, this is a good angle of our house, which is, as I stated earlier, oh, hey, we're sitting together.
Oh, yeah. Something happened. That's funny because we've never done that in the middle of a podcast, but it is still the same day. It's only 5 minutes later. But we had some super technical difficulties.
We think it's 5 minutes later. I don't know. Maybe we time jumped.
Maybe we did.
Maybe forces wanted us to sit together this time.
Maybe. to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's way different.
It is way different.
Because I'm usually, because I like to look right, like, at you when we're talking, like we're at a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of this.
We'll get used to it.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's just for this episode. Who knows what the next one will bring us? Maybe we'll actually set up the studio quickly.
Yeah, but this is just so we can bring it to them.
Yeah.
Because, like, we don't want to miss out. We don't want you to miss out on our bullshit.
We don't want to lose valuable recording time either.
Right. We structure our schedule to get this in. So if we don't do it now, then that just starts a domino effect. We've hit some of the dominoes before.
Yeah, we have.
And
we hit dominoes that turned into 3-month-long breaks. Yeah. So, but we're here now. And you're stuck with us. And this past weekend, we started out in Cambria City in Johnstown, Pennsylvania at...
Squonkapalooza.
Squonkapalooza.
I'm a squonky-toned man. I'm a squonky-toned man.
Yeah, I wore my shirt yesterday. So we talked about cryptoteology. We talked about that in the last time.
Sure.
Yeah, they made this shirt. They did not make this shirt. But we sell them at Kecksburg. We bought some shirts there. We sell them again at Squonkapalooza, bought some shirts there. So like, I'm like obsessed, and I found out they are local and they print at, I think it's American Eagle Printing right here in downtown Johnstown. So
you gotta love Johnstown things, like when they get everybody involved.
Yeah.
In the sense of like these people are from the Johnstown area,
right?
They so they love cryptids. So they use a Johnstown business to make their shirts that they design. So
yeah,
it's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
none of that internet stuff.
And our merch is from the internet. But
everybody's merch is. This is probably where do you think they buy the t-shirts?
But the thing about it is, like, they have some really cool local haunts. So as I was rummaging through their sales bin, I found a Becky's Grave. If you guys are from the Johnstown area, you've heard of Becky's Grave, right?
And I had never heard of Becky's Grave. I was like, she's flipping out over this t-shirt. And I'm like, what? Who? Well, her mom's name is Becky, so I had no idea. I was like, Becky's got a grave? So yeah. Apparently it's this thing.
Yeah. So apparently Becky Rebecca was her name. And we actually went and we found the actual grave that she was buried at. But there's also the alleged lore, the haunt, where she was buried, or I don't know, there was witch trials and there was all these things, but the reality is her house burnt down and she died in the fire, and she wasn't buried or hung on the property. There's an actual grave you can go visit. I'll share the location with you, but we want to know more because I remember growing up, that was scary to talk about it.
I want to hear the stories. I don't know them. What she remembers, I mean, like, we want to talk to somebody that's like heard some good stories. I want to know what they are because I don't know what to be. If you're going to a scary place and you don't know the scary story,
right?
It's not scary. Why does do you see this? I'm like, The Rock. Why is it doing that? It keeps doing it. I'm like, it's like a lady on just get up there.
What in the world?
Okay.
What?
Brow's gone wild.
Brow's gone wild. Oh my God. So what so there was another I know. So obviously there's so many vendors, right, at these places, and we love to discover vendors. We did discover a vendor who we should have known about because they're from Greencastle, Pennsylvania,
which is where I grew up, and it was called
Chaotic Sweets.
And let me tell you something about these cookies, boy. There goes that bro. Let me tell you something about these cookies, boy. Okay. I can't control it. I feel like it's taking over. Okay. Chaotic. This is chaotic. Chaotic sweets. But these cookies, they're like, I don't even know if you can call it a cookie.
Right.
It's beyond a cookie.
So the one that I had, oh no, we both tried that one. It was more like a donut cookie cake.
It felt like it had a honey bun stuffed inside of it. It was that.
What? To get me
No, but it did. It had a honey bun inside.
And the one that my mom had tried, that it had a green icing on it. She said that that tasted exactly like a cinnamon swirl bun thing.
Now, I do want to say this. So, at the place, it's doing it on its own now. So, Chaotic Sweets, at the stand, they had descriptions and titles for each of these things.
Right.
And I should have took a picture of which ones I was buying, but I just picked ones that I thought would be good.
Right.
And
stop it. Stop looking at yourself.
So I know I'm going to have to just look at you the whole time. No, like you said, the first one that you tried that we gave, the first one we gave to your mom.
Yeah.
And she said that, like you described it.
Like a Cinnabon.
The first one you had that we also had was like, now they have many things inside of it. So there's also chunks and candies and things in there that like I said, I couldn't identify every single one.
Chaotic Sweet.
And it is chaotic.
It's chaotic.
But that second one we tried, the chocolate one,
there was fudge.
it was like, it tasted like it was a cookie, allegedly, but it tasted like a cupcake. It had the moisture and the density of a cupcake.
Almost a brownie, but not quite.
Right. Not that dense.
Right.
But but not a cookie either. Not like a not a cookie texture.
Indescribable. And they're all that kind of texture. Like you cannot describe their texture, but they're good.
And I'll say I'm not usually one for like decadent sweets. You know that. Like I'm not I'm for decadent food, but not usually with the sweets. It's usually too much for me. And I thought that this might be because it looks like it would be. And it is, but it's not overpowering like I expected. It's very well balanced.
It's balanced.
Very well balanced. So maybe not so chaotic after all.
And they do fundraisers with their sweets.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, check it out. You can go to their store, but they also, like she said, support fundraisers, stuff like that. So it's a great little thing. So shout out to them. But
yeah, that was cool.
We were talking about vendors. Of course, we bought, and we're suckers. I'll admit it. I buy everything. She does too. You'll see us. They see us coming a mile. That's how we got windows. We're getting in windows. We got stuck by Anderson windows at the place.
At Squonkapalooza.
To be fair, we had already talked about it.
Yeah.
We were going to do it anyway. It just so happened they happened to be there.
Through young Jose, was that his name?
Like that.
In our face. And we like to support young kids who are doing that like sales thingy sometimes, not always, because we've been there. We've sold things. We've been telemarketers. So I just wanted to give them like the little sign up thingy. It literally progressed from 0 to a $500 a month payment in 10 seconds. But anyway.
It's not that much. And don't be putting that out there like that. But anyway, regardless of any of that, we also bought that same weekend $100 worth of meat snacks at different festivals and things.
But let's not just the festivals. Let's talk about
that jerky, boy.
Let's talk about this jerky.
Stonehouse Provisions. Pretty sure that's what Stonehouse Provisions Butcher Shop. On Route 40 near Fort Necessity, like right down from Nemacolin Resort and stuff. Let me tell you about this beef. This is, now mind you, I'm gonna say my jerky credentials right here. I'm a man. a fat man. And I've been eating jerky my whole life. You know that.
Jerky.
You're a man out there. You eat jerky. You're eating jerky. We all eat jerky. We know our goddamn jerky. And I know it. And I make jerky. I try other people's jerky. I buy jerky. I love jerky. And when I say that this is hands down the best jerky that I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, it has all the elements that you look for in a classic, great jerky. And it's, go down there. Get yourself some.
So I can't say the word because I hate the word, but it's not dry. That's all I'm going to say. It's not dry. When you open it.
It's like soft and tender.
Yes. We'll go with tender.
Because it's not formed, you know, it's not a jerky that's chopped or formed. This is real cuts of steak. But what they do, they must use like great cuts because it's so tender.
So tender.
So tender and so flavorful. And the more you chew it, you just want to suck every little juicy frickin' morsel out of every strand.
That's how he feels about jerky. But yeah, so that is what, $52 a pound. Now, we're not $52 a pound people.
No.
He just happened to.
I want a little bit of money at the casino. It's splurge.
Right.
But what I'm telling you, though, is normal beef jerky, even like the worst jerky, like Jack Link's or whatever, a pound is going to cost you like $25. If you go to Walmart and buy a pound of it, it's going to be like $25.
Yeah.
Your more premium jerkies that you see, like your handmade stuff, like maybe like a Wild Bill from the jar, you're talking in the range of like $35 to $38 a pound for a decent jerky. This is $52, but it is worth every. And you don't realize how much a pound of jerky is either.
Right.
We were eating on it for 5 days.
Oh my gosh. I mean.
And if we'd been a little bit responsible, we'd have had it more than that.
Yeah. But I mean, I ate it as a.
We had half of it somewhere.
Yeah. On the way down. On the way home.
You can eat it as a fine cuisine.
Yeah.
It's like it is a lunch. You just eat steak for lunch.
Yeah. I mean, it was just phenomenal. So we had the jerky vendors and then the t-shirt vendor. Oh, we actually sell speakers this time. We don't normally stick around for that kind of stuff, but we really want to learn who the key, group of people who speak around these parts are. So we stayed and we listened.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
Ron Murphy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was
really a great.
If you get to see Ron Murphy speak, if you're interested in cryptology or anything like to do with
lore, there was lore.
Folklore.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this area, I say this area, you're listening where we live. Where we live, he's like an expert.
And
Western Pennsylvania, the Chestnut Ridge.
Yeah. But he threw a lot of fun facts in there, a lot of pop culture cross references. And he's funny. Like, he should be a comic.
He's a great speaker. He introduces all the elements that you need, including humor. But he also, what I love about it is he weaves stories, like you said, of culture, history.
Yeah. It's not relatable. You're not just listening to somebody spew facts about some imaginary creature. You're getting like
history.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good. So that was cool. And then we learned about a couple new podcasts. So Strangeology was the one, right? We
did listen to some of it. That was good stuff.
That was good stuff. So Strangeology, I'm going to give that dude a lot of credit. He's very well produced. He has a ton of episodes. He's a great interviewer. So, I mean, he's obviously well established. But we also did check out a newer podcast, I think. They have a lot of episodes, but
they were speakers.
Yeah, they were also speakers. They're called Cryptids of the Corn.
Yeah, Cryptids of the Corn. Go check it out. We did as well.
Yeah, we listened to a little bit of one of their episodes as well. So yeah, we're learning, guys. It's a fun experience. We want to try everything. So we talked about checking out Becky's grave. I got some footage of that. I want to hear y'all's stories. Go to guildedtrash.com and drop us some information. Let us know what your experience was with Becky's grave, or any lore around here.
If you're from Pennsylvania, actually, forget that. If you're from anywhere, just tell us your
We'll make our way out eventually.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Tell us about what's going on where you live. Like little hauntings, little local legends. We want to hear it all. Because that's what we like to do. We travel to places all the time just to look at one thing.
Yeah, I mean, and now we can combine some of our favorite things and bring it back to you guys. So, oh, that's what else we did. The drive.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, quick break from the chaos because we need you. Yes, you, to send us your weird.
Your cryptid sightings, your UFO encounters, your I swear this house is haunted moments. We want them all.
And don't just yell them into the void. Go to guildedtrash.com, click the contact link, and tell us everything.
This is your chance to make us pack up a car, drive 6 hours to the town that you live in or grew up in, and wander around in the dark while I question my life choices.
True story. If you've got a squonk in your backyard, a ghost in your attic, or just saw something in the woods that you can't explain.
We'll bring the cameras, the coffee, the bug spray, all of it.
The jerky.
The jerky.
Exactly, but we can't come to you if we don't know about it.
We went around, so we went looking for a Bigfoot at what's it called? Hinckston Run. That's supposedly is a Bigfoot cryptoteology. They have a shirt, a Hinckston Run Bigfoot shirt. Go check it out. Go get it. But yeah, a Hinckston Run is a local little stream. There's
there's a dam.
There's a dam there and a lake. And there's a lot of Bigfoot stories out of there. A lot of Bigfoot sightings. Supposedly some footprints. One ate a small child. But no, they're supposedly out there. We went looking for them. We didn't find them.
No, but I did find a piece of coal. Well, I mean, there's coal all along there, but I brought a piece back with me because it wouldn't let me put it down. And that's a whole nother story about
using it for makeup, making shadowy eyes.
You can. That's how they did it back in the day. I could look to see if it's that coal or a different coal.
That's what they said.
I don't want to just go putting that shit on my eyes and then all of a sudden I get
like the next day.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to get off coal.
Here in Pennsylvania, we're trying to get off coal. That sounds like a PSA. Here in Pennsylvania, we're trying to get off coal. By fracking.
And then the next day, we talked about Mr. Ron Murphy. Mr. Ron Murphy was just recently on a show that I like to call Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. And that's what it is called. That's why I call it that.
I like
to call that so do they. But he was recently featured on an episode that they did. They were out in Kecksburg, but they weren't just in Kecksburg. They were talking about another place on the Chestnut Ridge up near Blairsville. There's a old town, Livermore. Yes, Livermore. And it was but there's a lot of local legends around there, strange lights. You can walk out. We went out there. You can walk out on these bridges. There's all these bridges. There's a trail that you can walk, and it crosses. So the Conemaugh River does one of these, and they got a walking trail that goes right through the middle of it. So you just keep walking over these bridges. You know, and where the river is. It's very cool.
It was cool. I mean, I only walked about 400 feet, but it was the longest I've walked in months.
It was further than 400 feet. She has no concept of actual distance or measurement, so
none.
Just always remember that.
Listen, the universe gave me a very technical brain. I can't have all the components of it.
But yeah, no. So there's a lot of strange lights out there. There's a lot of people see things. But it's part of the Chestnut Ridge. We were out there checking it out. While we were out there, we made a discovery.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know how we landed there, but we just drove into this town and you just drive into the town and then at the end of the road, boom, the river. And it's
Saltsburg.
Gorgeous there. It is so pretty. I mean, it's just.
You want to talk about a great little Pennsylvania, quaint little town for like a little just quick getaway? Saltsburg. So it's where the Loyal Hannah Creek empties into the carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, that's the other thing about this whole looking for paranormal cryptid thing or whatever is that we're discovering all these beautiful little tucked away, nobody wants you to stop their towns because they want to keep it all to themselves. And I'm
towns and nature spots, like little secret hiking trails like that other one and stuff. Like that was absolutely amazing. And or even if you just want to take a ride in your car, you want to we like doing that too.
Right.
We just drive around, look at some stuff. If we see something cool, we stop. That's fun too. And these towns are great for stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, and then the dams too, like, because tucked in between all of this river stuff, I'll put footage up. We got a really good footage of the one dam just open up.
Oh yeah. There's two dams. There's the Loyal Hannah Dam and then the Conemaugh Dam. And they, have a reservoir and they
let's just let the guy talk about it.
Yeah. Let's let the guy talk about it.
As a result of the St. Patrick's Day flood of 1936, the Flood Control Act was passed by Congress, authorizing the construction of Conemaugh Dam. Construction began in 1949. The dam became functional in 1952. However, September 18, 1953, marks the official dedication and entrance into service.
We pressed the buttons so you could hear this.
We pressed buttons for you because we like to explore for you.
Yes.
I'm just being such a tool right now.
That's good. And then we've been to the Loyal Hannah Dam too. We were there before. We didn't realize it at the time, but it's just up the road a little bit.
I'm pretty sure it was the last time we were at Kecksburg. Goofing off.
It might have been.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time. We're talking about it again. Pennsylvania's great treasures.
God, there's so many.
So many. So many.
It's a wealth of resources, and I don't think everybody realizes it.
It's the West Virginia of the North, I like to call it. Because it's just filled with woods and hills and
speaking of
West Virginia, good folks.
We discovered a super secret water spot in West Virginia that nobody fucking told us about either.
Yeah, because it's like rich. It's so weird. But Cheat Lake, nobody ever told us about this place. It's just beautiful.
Why isn't it advertised?
Right. Nobody's talking about this.
Like when I was growing up, I didn't have friends that were like, my family's going out to Cheat Lake for the weekend.
And you did have friends who would go to other expensive places like Indian Lake.
Indian Lake, Deep Creek. I had friends that went to Deep Creek. Right. That's rich.
Right. These are all places that we didn't vacation there.
Right.
But we still knew about them and you still knew people that did, but I've never heard of Cheat Lake.
Never. They cheated us.
They cheated us right out of it because it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Although we didn't explore enough because I didn't see any dockside restaurants or anything like that. I'm not saying there was not any. I'm just saying I didn't see.
Yeah, we didn't see them. We weren't there. We stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
We weren't prepared for it. It came out of nowhere. Just driving down the road, bam, there it is. Tough acting to acting.
Water on one side, water on the other. Everybody was in the water. They were
boating.
It looked like you were up.
Boat.
What's that place called? Martha's. No, I don't know.
Zip around in Martha's.
I'm just making it up.
Zipping around up in Martha's Vineyard.
They were speedboating and kayaking and floating all in the same strip of water. Anyways,
was very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. But before we got there, we started doing some exploration down around Uniontown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's how this all started. We went to a couple places. First off, did you know Did you know that the Silence of the Lambs house is in Perryopolis,
I forgot.
Pennsylvania?
This
And
is how much we do. I forgot that I have a video of what's his name?
Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill's house. Now, let me tell you something a little bit about Buffalo Bill's house, okay? It's like on an island.
It is.
It's like on this, it's like weird to get to, and it's like on this little thing, and like...
It's on a jetty, like.
Yeah.
And it's private property, but they do have a little placard outside, so you're allowed to take pictures and stuff. Just don't bother the people.
Speaking of awesome, like, abandoned towns, what was the name of that town? Dawson. Dawson.
Yeah.
Right on the Yakagani. You can, like, it's super secret. I don't even want to put it out there. But nobody listens to this, so it doesn't matter. Nobody that's going to be kayaking on the Yak. That's not our customer base. No, but what I'm saying is, like, Ohio Pound stuff, it's super busy to get on the Yak. And a lot of those like drop-offs and stuff can be, but there was like nobody there. It was like a real cool, chill place.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
And the town's like, it's almost like it's an old West town. It's like a ghost town.
Right.
Very weird.
Right.
Bizarre.
Like, there are definitely pockets of places out there where you can understand why people are seeing Bigfoot. And it's not because they're crazy. It's not because they're drinking moonshine, although I'm sure they are. It is just literally because there's a whole energy out there that's...
It's a Chestnut Ridge, baby. It's vibrating like the Skinwalker Ranch. It's a spiritual... I don't know, spiritual is the right, but it's alive.
It is alive.
The place is alive with energy and things moving around. And
yeah.
There's something going on there.
I don't know if somebody's already coined this, but if they haven't, hear me out. I'm coining it now. Fuck salt life. Ridge life.
Ridge life. I feel like that's... Because we know Ridge, it seems very weird.
I don't think, no, but you literally talk about the Chestnut Ridge.
No, I know.
40 times a day. You talk about Ridge, Hirschberger Ridge, like once, twice, 3 times a week. No, we talk about him a couple times a week because he's always got shows. Yeah, we're always like, where's Ridge? He's here. Oh, speaking of which.
That's like a where's Waldo? Where's Ridge?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
He's putting up comedy shows. He'll do it anywhere. You don't even know. You could just be walking along, bam, comedy show. Driving along, bam, comedy show. That's what he does.
We did buy a hat. A comedy farm hat.
He's got some good merch.
Yeah, they're really well made.
Yeah, I like it.
I just haven't worn it yet because I'm always talking shit and I don't want to get him in trouble. As if, like, Nike doesn't get in trouble for everybody that's wearing a Nike.
Right. He can't be responsible for everybody that's wearing the comedy farm hats. Or should he? That's the real question that needs to be asked.
So we ended up watching, what was the episode where we got the idea to go out, like, near Uniontown and Derry and stuff?
Yeah, it's called Finding Bigfoot.
Is that the one with the 2 girls?
Mm-hmm.
And they were out Uniontown way somewhere?
Out Uniontown way.
Out Uniontown way.
Out Uniontown.
And what was the guy's name that was the head of that show? I don't
know.
We're not.
We don't really watch that show. We only watched it because of Pennsylvania episodes.
And I felt bad for those girls because, first of all, that Rachel lady.
She tried to, like, tell them. She said, "Listen, I know that you're liars."
She's like, "I know it's a costume." But, like, there is. I was about to say, babe. No, you didn't do it. She didn't. But there's better ways to engage people who think they've seen something without just, like, bursting their bubble. These were young teenagers. We don't want to prevent that from exploring. I don't think they were hoax. They really believed it.
No, I don't think it was.
So
I'm not ruling it out that it was a hoax on them.
Right, but I believe that they believed it.
But I believe that they believed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Agree.
I'm a believer in their belief.
I'm a believer in their belief. I would like to do a Where Are They Now? Because that was 10 years ago. Have they continued exploring? Have they seen more Bigfoot? I don't know.
Right.
Get in contact with us if you do, if you know them. But we'll be out and about that way because, like, they did that town hall, right, in Uniontown. And, like, it was
and everybody at the town hall raised their hand.
Right. There was hundreds of people in the State Theater and like they were all like raising their hands to like give a story. So I mean, they only covered 3 of them on the show. There's hundreds or more people out there who have stories.
I know I joke about it, and I call this area the Skinwalker Ranch of Pennsylvania. But it really is. There's portals, portal stories, Bigfoot stories, UFO stories, paranormal. And they all go hand in hand. And matter of fact, this brings up an excellent point. You can go get Ron Murphy's book about the Goblin Universe of the Chestnut Ridge.
Ooh.
Excellent read, by the way. Excellent read.
There you go. But there's some kitsch along the way. There's some fun stuff. So we stopped in Derry, Pennsylvania, and we got some cute pictures of the Derry Bigfoot statue.
We found a red balloon.
He is not even joking either. Like, here's the worst part about that is we were going to Derry, and I forgot that it was set in another Derry, not Derry, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to the Derry area. And so when we left there, we were driving down the highway, not there, but there was a red balloon just laying in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. Just weaving and bobbing. It wasn't trying to move. It wasn't moving with like when cars were passing it, it wasn't trying to jump around. It was just stuck to the center. I'm not even, oh my God. Oh, my hair is standing up. So.
But what's in Derry, though?
What is in Derry?
Bigfoot statue.
I know, I said that already.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are we going to put in our pictures? That was amazing. I felt like we didn't, I thought I didn't even hear that part.
You must have time jumped and skipped over that. Scott has a clicker mount where he clicks past some of the shit I say and then forgets.
I did have a time jump one time, and come to find out, it was in the Chestnut Ridge, and I didn't even know it.
Not at the time, he didn't.
No, at the time, I had no idea that it was, I knew that it happened, obviously. I time jumped. I was driving home from work, and all of a sudden, there's like 15 minutes gone, and I'm on a different road. And the radio did a little, and I don't know where it went. And I could not place what happened. That's what's weird is like, I totally gone.
And he told me when he got home, and I believed him. And I just, like.
It was so profound and weird.
Right. It was just.
And it's the only time it's ever happened to me in that manner. And come to find out years later, that happens to people out there.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Portals.
And aliens and UFOs and Bigfoots.
So our adventures then took us closer to Uniontown, away from Derry, and we went down to, it is called, Quaker Cemetery outside Perryopolis. No, it's called the Quaker Friends Providence Meeting. It is a cemetery. It is a cemetery that is allegedly racked with paranormal. People crying, children laughing. So we were on our way up there, and just as we were about to run, it was like a sharp right going up to get up to, but coming down, almost ready to make the sharp right, my camera turned off. I tested everything. No battery glitch, no button. I couldn't replicate it. I've tried. To be fair, I researched it. It is a known glitch with the iPhone Pro Max. So we'll go with that. However,
I was going to say classic Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's
shutting down.
That's the thing about it, and I'm going to keep saying it. Ron Murphy has turned me on to the phrase "woo." I do not want to be wooey. I want like things happen. I'm going to log them, but there are natural explanations for a lot of things, especially technology, right? So, and I'm a statistical analyst an analyst. I can't say that right ever. I just say I'm a tech person. I'm a tech person. I can usually attribute something back to its good root cause and not paranormal, but it's still kind of whenever it happens in a place like that where you're expecting something like that to happen.
Right. It was just sort of coincidental where it happened, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. And then we get up there and it's surrounded by barbed wire. You can't get in. So we want to see if we can arrange a tour. So more to come on that because I would really like to just make sure that we're covering like the actual history of the place.
Yeah, because it's an old Quaker meeting house.
Right. And his family is Quaker, meaning people. Yeah, they all.
Were they? I don't think we were anti-Quaker.
What are you talking about? Like on Ancestry.com, like all your family came in through Philadelphia and Quaker meeting stuff. That was all your family, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
More to come. Mm-hmm. I have paperwork. I usually drop receipts. But regardless of that, Friends Creek is Quakers. Your family settled Friends Creek.
I don't think they were Quakers, though. I'm saying I'm pretty sure that they weren't. They were like what do you call it? I can't think of the word. There's a word.
Puritans?
No, but it's a different. They were like early, like Lutheran, like early that stuff, like the Protestant Reformation, like stuff.
Okay. Now I need to log on to Ancestry because my brain's remembering something different. But regardless of all that, the Quakers didn't have a habit of marking their graves. It was part of their simplicity. So there are over 500 graves that are not marked.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But there are also marked graves, and the chapel had been rebuilt because it had been destroyed. But even the rebuilt chapel, I think, was rebuilt in the late 1800s. So there's like a lot of alleged spooky, scary, kind of haunty things there. There's allegedly a note inside the chapel that if you read it, you will be cursed or something bad will happen to you. So, I mean, there's good lore around it. It's definitely worth exploring. It's outside of Perryopolis, Pennsylvania, but you can't get in, so you got to know somebody. So we're going to figure that one out. But again, I would like to bring the history too. Like
absolutely. I mean, that's because that's the beauty of it, of this, is you get to experience. It's no fun to go and just experience one part of it.
Right. Like I don't care if it's haunted or not. I want to know about that. I honestly feel like we owe it to history to like talk to anybody who's still available to talk about it and get it documented and recorded.
Well, it gives you the context of where a lot of this stuff comes from. And back to Ron Murphy, he does a lot of that connecting where it's like, where did these stories originate?
Right.
So we have this story about this ghost of this thing, but why?
Right.
What is the history of the area? What led people to think that these people were crazy, or what? Not these people, but
right.
I'm saying it on any story, but like what led to the events that people started telling these stories?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, was it maybe to keep people away from a certain area? Or
right, that's exactly it. Like I said last episode about the moonshine stills, like some of that lore in Appalachia came from that like moonshine.
Oh, absolutely. When you don't want somebody to know what you're doing, it's super easy to make up a story to keep people out of that part of the wood. If you don't want people going in there and finding your whiskey still, you're going to make up and maybe you even take it a step further. Maybe you dress up put like things and do to scare people,
Right.
keep them out of there because you don't want prying eyes.
Right. But is that a onesie or a twosie?
Right.
Yeah, because the overall vast experience of many people, not everybody was moonshining or had something to protect.
Well, and I also think with that, like, I think those people are probably just using already existing folklore.
Right.
To
try to ward people off. That's exactly it. They just adopted it as part of their security regimen.
Now, that may how be some of these stories became popular.
Right.
Like,
right.
but the stories didn't originate with them.
Right.
Like,
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's a great call out. I love that. So on the flip side of it, though, we tried out another folklore, and that bust zero, nothing. So what that was called, the gates of hell.
Open wide.
The gates of hell.
Cue up Alan Jackson. But we went looking for them. They were supposedly at this place in this field.
We ran the whole length of Tent Road twice and did not find no damn gates of hell.
No gates. What I think happened is somebody bought the property, tore the gates down because they weren't important, and put up their mailbox.
Yeah, there's a lot of new construction in that area, but regardless of that, there was nothing spooky, scary about that region, that 10th road. Again, unless we got to the wrong road somehow, and there's two. I don't think.
We looked.
There's no. The gates of hell, we're giving that a 0 on the creepiness scale. Oh, wait, we can't take his stuff.
What was that called? That was called the... I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah. What do you give that on the Woogie Boogie scale?
Oh, yeah. We'll think of a meter for these things.
Or something like that. But if you do want to... Speaking of, because Ozzy did just die.
Right.
While we both love Ozzy's music, I want to give a shout out to Ozzy, and not the star of the Osbournes, but Ozzy, the reality TV show that he matured into.
Right.
Because Ozzy and Jack's World Detour, speaking of traveling in history, they were doing what we're doing.
Yeah, just with more money. That's all.
Yeah, and resources and friends and contacts. Yeah. Imagine. But if you want to get an idea of what we would do if we had those connections, watch Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. It's a great show.
That's exactly it.
And then also, another one of my favorite shows, The Osbournes Want to Believe.
I love that show.
It started off during COVID, and so Jack Osbourne, who you know is very into the paranormal, I love his paranormal specials that he does, like the ones where they're running around, UFOs, Bigfoots. And he tries to convince his parents. He shows them videos from around the internet of supposed aliens, ghosts, whatever.
All this stuff, right?
And then they have to decide Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne decide what they think about the videos. And
right.
Bowl lightning. It's bowl lightning, Jack.
Shut up, Sharon. It's not bowl lightning. It's so good.
It's so good.
I love it. And it's so endearing too, like when they're playing with the animals and stuff. And you can tell when Jack's getting a little over their craziness. But I love the dynamic of that family. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Ozzy truly is beloved.
He is. He's
just a good guy. Prince of Darkness, shout him out.
So then we had a little bit more time to kill, and we drove on down to Morgantown, just because, not because it's paranormal, just because, I don't know if we got
Morgantown.
Yeah, WVU. I actually got accepted to WVU and didn't go when I should have, and I'm mad about that, but I wouldn't have met Babe. So
you never know what might happen out there.
Just moved the camera.
You did, totally.
You might have been going to WVU too.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what might have happened. But now this all brings us.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so pissed off.
You know that we've talked before. You know that we love going places. You know that we love going to drive-in movie theaters specifically. We've been to, probably 20 different drive-in movie theaters.
Last time I checked, last night should have made 18 new different ones.
Never had a bad experience. No, I mean, some okay ones. Yes. But never one that was like...
Not collectively across the board.
No. Not where we would be like, I hate that place. I never want to go back there again.
No.
But we found one. And...
Unfortunately, because I did a whole TikTok video on this earlier. I don't want to join the swamp on this one, but like seriously,
I do.
I'm all for business owners. I want to give small business owners every chance to do well, to come up out of holes, like whatever it is. If I had resources, my show would be fixing drive-in movie theaters.
And this one needs fixing.
It does.
They need something because, first off, we've talked about this before. It's a cardinal sin. Who doesn't have butter for their popcorn? In what world are we living in, folks? These are basic human rights. It just sounds so obscene to me.
Absurd.
It'd be like if you're like, yeah, I'm starting a Christian church, but we're not going to talk about Jesus. You know, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just,
this is like America, Scott. We deserve popcorn with butter.
The popcorn wasn't even heated.
No,
it didn't have butter. Which,
so first of all, he didn't catch this, but when we went in to peep the menu real quick, all the popcorn was in big ass yellow garbage bags, already popped, probably already seasoned. Like you could tell it was like industrial, like they bought it like that. It's not like they were pre-popping it and stuffing it in these weird, no. This was already made, bought to order.
They went down to Walmart, picked up a big bag of popcorn that you buy for $4.99, but they bought the big bag.
It was pre-salted. They put it, so they have the kettle machine. They have two of them, 2 kettle machines.
Just for show.
Just for show. It's there to warm the stale garbage bag popcorn that they were serving.
And then to not even offer a butter topping.
Right. Like at least mask that shit. I need some fucking fat to drown that. Oh my God, I was so mad.
I don't know what world we're living in where you can't afford that congealed mess that they turn into the oil that they put on popcorn. It's like...
I know Orville Redenbacher's is expensive, but you could buy the cheap ass version of that squirty shit.
We will say, we know for a fact that it wasn't just a glitch. They weren't out of it. Because the car in front of us,
dun, 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 dun.
He said, come on over here. He had a mason jar. He said, come on over here and sip out this shine jar, boy. Look at that there, bud. Yeah. That's that liquid gold. Butter. Yeah. For that hoo-hoo. It's made from corn for corn.
Oh my God.
But no, he did. He had it in the mason jar like it was moonshine. He was protecting it. He said, he ain't getting my butter, boy. But they brought their own butter. So that tells me they've been there before. They know the butter situation. People should not be bringing their own butter to the movies. Although, shout out to them because stay ahead of the game.
Right. I mean, if you know, right? Well, and it wasn't just that.
Yeah, these are minor things. I could have forgiven all of that.
All of that. It was cash only, and we did not know that it was not on when we looked them up. I mean, it could be. Maybe it's on the website and I missed it, but it should be flashing in big, bold letters. No, or cash only.
Normally, when the drive-ins have cash only, they have signs out front. They have signs at the snack bar. Some of them have ATMs there for you to use. They did no signs. It's not on the ticket thing. It's not anywhere that they don't accept cards, which this is not a major issue. Not a major issue.
In and of itself. So
right.
We've talked about this. They've got stale popcorn that's not popped there. They got no butter, no ATM, cash only. They don't tell you that before you get there. We got there early because we had been out driving around all day, and our goal was to chill, hang out, eat a little bit before the movie started, just relax, right? I go to the bathroom. They'd only been open a half hour. Nobody was there yet. One toilet was completely overflowing with toilet paper. So it looked like somebody just sat there and fucking put all the toilet paper in there. One toilet was closed. One toilet was spinning. It would not stop flushing. And there was one toilet that I could use, right? Went in there to use it. Fucking dropped half my shit on the floor. The floor was flooded. There was there was that much water. So is that 3 inches? I don't know. There was that much water on the floor. I was standing in toilet water.
And then they shut the bathrooms down. Then they have this parking attendant that's driving around hassling people about the way they're parked. They're maybe 30% full.
Not even 30% full.
And they're enforcing the parking rules. Like, you're worried about the parking. You don't have butter for your popcorn and it's 3 inches of water in your bathroom, bub.
Right.
Get your priorities straight.
Jesus Christ. And I hate these. Lots of drive-in movie places have a guy on a golf cart. I like to call him a dip. Drive-in police, but dip for real, because these guys all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
They all got a belly and they're all.
A lot of them wear visors.
Oh my God. You could just tell they were like the crossing guard in school. They were like, I don't know what the redneck version of this is, because these are all rednecks too, but they're fucking permit patties.
My grandma used to call them little tin Hitlers.
Little tin
Hitlers. You give them a little bit of power, they're trying to take over the world.
Yeah. My God. And like, this guy, first of all, he's fucking driving so fast on that cart. If a kid would have accidentally got in front of me, would have taken them out. As soon as he saw somebody park wrong, he was zipping over to their car.
Zip it, buddy. Zip it.
It was ridiculous. Oh.
And all of that aside, because we gave them all those chances, we're like, okay. We're still here.
It's been a long day. We're here.
The movie starts and the audio is messed up. It sounds like they're talking through a speaker box. It was staticky.
It kept cutting out.
It kept cutting out. We left.
I don't like to be this way, but I am kind of a spoiled brat. And when I say I want to go home.
But when you've made that many mistakes, yeah, it's an accumulation of events, and then you're like, I can't even watch the damn movie now. I can't even watch the damn movie.
And we cutting out. Freakier Friday, guys.
No, we still haven't seen it. I have nothing to tell you about. I was looking so forward. I was about to break a record that I hadn't breaking.
Well, you could tell him about that other movie that you saw without me. He went to the movies without me.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm talking about breaking my record for watching the most movies in a time period.
Oh, I thought you meant breaking your record of talking about a movie on every episode of this podcast.
Oh, no. I'm talking about, I would have seen this would have made 3 movies that I watched in a 7-day time frame. Personal record. But at least as an adult in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And they took that away from me. So now the only movie that I've seen in the last 7 days was the new Naked Gun movie, which was very, very good. But I only recommend it if you like those type of movies. It's very funny. It's hilarious. And Liam Neeson is fantastic. Pam Anderson is fantastic. O.J. Simpson is terrific.
Stop it.
It's a great movie. Go check it out. But seriously, like, back to the drive-in thing, like, I don't usually ever leave a bit. I'll take it on the chin.
Yeah, like, we're not, and I've said it all day today, we are not Karens. Mm-hmm. We are not Karens.
We didn't bring up any of those issues with them.
No.
We just took it and we were like looking at it, give each other the look. I gave one of these.
Mistletoe.
Yeah, mistletoe. Code to get out of here, bro.
Yeah, well, let's go.
We should have known right from the get-go, but it was after the third thing, it was like, you're like, but you want to watch a movie? You want to enjoy it? You paid to get in. You paid for the popcorn. You paid for the snacks. I gotta know. I bought my candy at Dollar General, baby.
And I ate my sub from the sheet.
Yeah, and we never do that.
No.
We went when we had to go to
sacrilegious. You don't do that to a struggling venue like a drive-in. There's only 350. They're going extinct.
We know from personal experience and researching drive-ins, all movie theaters make their money from concessions.
Right.
Especially drive-in theaters, because they're first off, you get to watch at least 2 movies.
Right.
You're getting 2 for 1. You can't beat that price-wise because it costs like $14, $15, $16 to go to a regular movie, and you get to watch 2 for like $10.
Right.
And they skip the previews, these pricks.
Now, I did ChatGPT that, and they said that a lot of the newer movies don't do previews now because of like how limited. But that
I went to the theater last weekend. I saw Naked Gun. We even commented to each other, this is the most previews I've ever seen.
See.
It was like 12. And they were all good movies. So there's movies out there to be previewed.
If you went to see Freakier Friday, I can't even say it, Freakier Friday, and you
didn't see a preview?
Didn't see a preview? Let us know. Or if you did, let us know.
I'll call Jamie Lee Curtis myself.
You'll do it.
I'll do it.
Because I wanted to raise up Lindsay Lohan for coming up out of the darkness and escaping the Hollywood bullshit and coming back around and whatever happens.
And she's been so good in everything that we've saw her in recently, and that's why we were trying to give a little Lynn Love support. You know?
La Lohan.
I'll tell you what we didn't talk about this episode. Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
But we still been doing it. I've still been out there. Still been hitting spots. Checking out some new spots. Got some shows coming up. You can. We'll have more to come. Check out the website. Yeah. You'll see them on there. I think this week we just got some mics. Then we got next week in Belfont. Then I got some shows coming up in September, October. All over the place. Yeah. And then once October hits, buddy.
Background.
October's also the anniversary of my first show.
Yes.
So the show that we're putting on in October, buddy, is going to be, it's going to be a rager.
It is. I can't wait.
It's
oh my gosh.
Awesome.
It is a combination of all the things we do best. Cook, entertain. Comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be just fantastic, dude. It's going to be, and my birthday.
Yeah.
All the things. It's going to be great. We have shows coming up, but we have a lot of, like, in September and October, it's like every weekend. It's like, bam, 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 bam.
Weddings, comedy stuff. And everywhere in between, we're going to be sneaking in cryptid research and things like that. So stay tuned, guys.
But I do want to bring up one more other important point. If anyone out there, any of our Franklin County listeners, any of our Washington County, Maryland listeners, if you have we're talking about all these scary places, and we're talking about the people that make these great shirts for all these great local haunts. If you have any Miller's Church Road stories.
Yes.
Miller's Church Road, it's out there. It's in between Hagerstown and Waynesboro. People from the area, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't. You know. You've heard the stories. You've heard the local lore. Some of it's true. Some of it sounds fantastical, but I want to hear it. We want to hear it. And we want to hear anything that you have to do with that, because we're going to start to feature certain spots for feature spots, like in episodes where we really deep dive.
Yes.
We really go out and get the history, get stories, put it together. We'll do the research for you so you can learn about it too, along with us. And so if you have any Miller's Church Road stuff, we want to hear it. So check out getawaytrash.com. You'll see our contact information. Miller's Church Road. We want to know.
And Cambria County, Becky's grave. We want to hear what you remember about that story.
We sure do. Did we have any food highlights this week? Did we eat anything real? I mean, we talked about the jerky. That was amazing.
Yeah, the jerky.
But I felt like there was something that we ate that was like, we were like, wow.
The berries off your bush out there.
The berries off my bush. And they're not dingleberries. They're blackberries.
Thank God.
But
no, the jerky.
tomatoes are good. Tomatoes, all that stuff. But yeah, no, I don't think we have anything else.
Send us your weird. And if nobody's told you today, stay trashy.
So buckle up, y'all. It's a hell of a ride. Scott and Atlanta got nothing to hide. From the gold to the garbage, we bring the sass. Welcome aboard, this is Gig.